Hello and welcome to another How to Make a Dinosaur post with me, Anthony, and my dear friend, Reg the Raptor. Hello Reg, how are you? Say hello.
No.
Okay, today we're going to make a long neck, a sauropod dinosaur like this one here. So, big long neck, 4 legs, big long tail, popular shape, and it's very easy to do. What you'll need is some lovely sticky masking tape and a pair of blunt safe scissors and some scrap paper. It could be newspaper like this, any kind of scrap paper. I'm going to use this. I don't quite need all this, so I'm going to cut that in half down the middle of what used to be the newspaper's page. So there's my newspaper. I'm just going to scrumple it up and make some dinosaur skin. So
I like
here's some
skin.
You like skin? Well, you would, you're a predator, you eat other dinosaurs. So I'm just going to, yes, calm down. I'm going to stick that on the table like this. I'm going to use some masking tape now to stick it to the table. That's fine on this table because this is a laminated table. Do be careful if you've got varnished tables, because this isn't a good thing to do on a varnished table. So, there's some tape, half on and half off. Wallop like that.
Good word.
Do you like wallop?
Yeah.
Going to do it again. Wallop.
Yeah, wallop.
Like that. I'm going to do it again.
Wallop.
Wallop. Well done, beat me to it. And the last time over here. And make sure you put the tape all the way around.
Wallop.
That's it. And then I'm just going to pull it off. And we'll make a big sticky patch like this. Now, what we need is a good dinosaur body. For the sauropods, just a good old milk bottle like this will do. Lovely. Just make sure the top's done up really tightly, and then just roll your paper on to that bottle to cover it all with nice dinosaur wrinkly skin like that. And there is your sauropod's body. Simple as that, Reg. There we are. So, now we're going to need a tail. What we'll need for that is a nice big piece of thin cardboard. So here's a nice big piece of thin old cardboard. I believe that was a cake box. I'm just going to cut a big, steady now, Reg. I know it's cake. I know you like cake. Yeah, it's gone. No, come away from the cake box. Thank you.
No.
And I'm just going to cut up here in a big triangle, like that. Cut down there in a big triangle. So you are trying to cut out a really big triangle shape. And again, if it's a bit too big, that doesn't matter, you can always cut it down. So there's a nice big shape, like that. A big triangle. I'm now going to just fold that over, a bit like a big paper aeroplane, like that. Press it down. So we've got that look, okay. I'm going to get my tape, put that all the way along, half on and half off, stick it one side, fold it flat on the table, make it easy for yourself, and then just fold that tape over. So you've made this big long cone shape like that, look. There's your big long cone. I've got loads of bits of the box all sticking out here, look. I'm just going to cut those off. Don't need all those. So just get rid of any flaps or bits that are flapping about like that. And there is our tail. If you want to, you can cut a little triangle out the end, just like that, to just kink the tail up at the end, which I quite like. So I'm just going to pull that in, look, put the tape across it. There we are, Reg, and just there's your sort of shaped tail, which is much nicer. And now you can literally put that onto the back of your milk bottle. And there is your body and your tail. I'm going to attach that. So a bit of tape, big bit all the way around. And we're on. There you go. And there is your body and the tail of your sauropod. Going to do the legs now for our sauropod. What you'll need for that is a good old-fashioned toilet roll here. Toilet rolls are brilliant for making models and they've never been banned or anything like that, so do use them. Squash it, cut out a triangle out of the middle. You nearly cut them in half. Grab a little bit of tape and just push them together to make a knee. and stick them together on that knee. And there's your little leg with a knee. The next thing to do, and this is the most important bit, half on and half off, go all the way round and just go snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap. He just fell asleep again. He does fall asleep when I do this for some reason. That makes a beautiful, pretty flower. Lovely flower, look, Reg. Nice flower there. And that you can now attach to your dinosaur model like that. And there's one leg attached. So when you come back, there'll be another 3 on this model, so we can crack on. And there we've got our full legs. Reg, wake up, Reg. Reg, come on, this is exciting. Now, there we've got our 4 legs on our sauropod and our tail. What we need now is a nice long neck. Now, this is easy. Use a kitchen roll like this. Now, you can, if you want to, put the necks that way and have almost an apatosaurus or one of those very large sauropods like that. Yes, your dinner. Personally, however, I like to cut that bit off there, look, the corner part. Get some tape. Put that over that chain shape there, look, and now that will go on like that. And it sort of brings the head up a bit on the creature. Brachiosaurus and dinosaurs like that had their head quite high up so that they could reach the tops of trees to have their dinner. So, I'm just going to put a bit of tape around that to hold it in place. The bit you've cut off makes a really good support now for that neck. So, and that's a really clever little thing to do. So, put that extra bit you've cut off now around there, and that just creates a secondary support for this neck, which means the head doesn't sort of weigh down at the front. A lot of children and young adults, when they make models like this, the head's way down at the front, so it sort of it stops them doing that, this does. Now, I've got another toilet roll just to give it some length there, look. I'm going to stick a bit of tape around there to get that head right up there. And that really is the neck section completed. I'm just going to tidy that up before I show you how to do the head. Right, now you should have the body and the neck there ready. This is a little tiny box, and these are really good to make the sort of heads. What you do is you cut diagonally, not to the corners, but not far from them, and across, and then back again, and I'll show you that. You'll end up with sort of that shape. So the box will come apart like that. When you've done that, then undo the boxes so you can turn it around so all the shiny cardboard goes on the inside, and then just the nose part here, stick that back together again. Now I'm going to use little tiny bits of tape to do this. So I'm just going to fold that in. Reg, leave the models. Reg, leave the... Are you hungry?
You got a cookie?
No, no cookies. Now, I'm just going to put that across there. And that's sort of stuck the nose together now. Same again on the other one. Just going to pull that one apart too. Turn it inside out.
Do you have a biscuit?
No, no biscuits. And I'm now going to put some tape across that. And you've got your 2 bits of the head now. You've got the bottom jaw and the top jaw. So basically just stick that on. There's no great process to this. It's just a bit of tape one side. Like that. Now turn it around, Reg. Look out. There we are. Another bit of tape on the other side. And there's the bottom jaw attached. Same again for the top. Just 2 pieces of tape just to hold it in position. So bit there. Bit there. Put your tape on first. It's a lot easier to do if you do that. And then fold it in. And there. And there's your head in position. You can have it open mouthed or shut mouthed, whatever you prefer. So, just going to put an extra bit on that to make it nice and secure. And the next thing to do is to create this lovely frill. Now, I must admit, when I first started making these kind of dinosaurs, these frills were not on them. People didn't think they had these, but we're now thinking more and more that dinosaurs have frills and crests. So, I'm going to choose some coloured paper. And this is a really easy make this. Just cut a strip off. Fold it up. So that's quite a long strip, look, like that. I'm going to fold it. I'm going to fold it again. just get some scissors and go snip, 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 stop, snip, 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 stop, snip, 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 stop, snip, snip,
Oh,
snip,
here you
stop.
go again.
Snip, you like this one, don't you? Snip,
No.
snip, snip, stop, snip, 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 stop. Snip, stop, snip, 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 stop, snip, 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 stop, snip, 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 stop, snip, 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 stop, snip, this bores Reg. Snip, 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 stop, snip, 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 stop, snip, 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 stop, and snip, 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 stop.
Have you got repetitive injury?
There we are. And you've made this lovely frill. Look, you know, I'll show you that. Well, look.
No,
Beautiful.
no.
Lovely.
No.
No, you don't like that. Well, what you can do now for your sauropod is, you just stick that to the table. So I'm just going to stick that big bit, wallop, onto the table,
Wallop.
take it off, and you can
Wallop.
just put that along your dinosaur where you want it. And the trick with this is, just as I've done there, stick it one side really well, then turn it round, fold it back, and then attach this side as well if you want it to stand up. So I'm now putting some tape this side, and that will stand up that lovely frill. And then if you want to, you can give it a haircut, you can trim that frill to the size and shape that you prefer for your model. And that really is it. Just a bit of tidying up of that. Paint it with acrylic paints. You can draw your eye on if you want to. You can stick eyes on, whatever you like. But that really is the very simple sauropod make. And that's how you get to that. All you need to do is paint. Oh, it's a bit taller than that one. Now I've made a little lump on the top there. A lot of these sauropods had a nose, not at the end like we think a creature did, but they have a nose sort of in the middle, and all I do for that, look, is roll up a ball of masking tape and stick that up there, and then put some tape over it when I've tidied it up. Paint it a base colour. I've used white on this, but you can paint it green, you can paint it yellow, and then you can put stripes or spots on and make a fabulous sauropod model. So enjoy yourself, make a fabulous sauropod. What do you think of that, Reg?
Rubbish.
Thank you. And hope to see you next time.
Here's one we didn't make earlier.
Baby,